Being healthy at home is a right. Everyone deserves to be warm and well at home. Some families' circumstances are complex. Take Jack and Jane. They have full custody of their grandson Tom and look after him outside of school. Their house doesn't have the best insulation and their boiler only works intermittently. The usual temperature in their living room is under 18 degrees. They often run out of money for the meters and have to limit their energy use. They spend a lot of time cleaning the mould that gathers in Tom's bedroom, especially in the winter. As a sufferer of COPD, the cold can make Jack's symptoms worse, severely impacting his quality of life. There are many effects, both direct and indirect, that the cold can have on families like Jack and Jane. Jack and Jane never asked for help, and it wasn't until Tom told his teacher how cold his house was that the issue was identified and support services reached out to the family. Telford Energy Advice was set up to help residents just like Jack and Jane, and they were able to obtain a grant to help with heating improvements. The family had support from a dedicated energy advisor who helped with low-cost measures and tips to help keep their energy costs down. It's important to identify when someone is living in a cold home. For many, asking for help can come with stigma and shame, so it's important we address these concerns in an understanding and empowering way. Things householders might mention: struggling to afford the basics, going to bed early or sleeping late because it's cold, owing money to their energy company, limiting heating use to avoid high bills, going elsewhere to keep warm. Who is vulnerable to the cold? Being cold at home has health impacts for us all, but some residents are more vulnerable. Householders may need additional support if they have young children, are elderly, or suffer from heart disease, respiratory illnesses, i.e. asthma or COPD, circulatory problems and stroke, arthritis, reduced mobility or trips and falls. Ideas of how to start the conversation with householders. How are you getting on with your bills and heating? Do you find your asthma is worse when it's cold? You're all wrapped up. Is the heating working okay? Once we start an open, supportive conversation, we can help ensure that the householder is getting the support they need. Telford Energy Advice is here to help with energy issues, big and small. We are happy to accept referrals from organisations, friends and family, as well as self-referrals. All of our advice is free, impartial and bespoke to each resident's circumstances. Our dedicated local experts can help you with a range of queries, including general help and advice on rising energy bills, help with fuel debt and issues with suppliers, help accessing grants for insulation and heating improvements, home energy checks and free energy saving measures.